Hey, folks, welcome to the Real Estate Investment Network, where I'm joined today by the amazing trusted partner, Natasha Phipps, Phipps Real Estate Group. Natasha, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, we're going to be talking about an event that we've got coming up that I'm joining you and we're kind of collaborating on in Calgary on October the 4th. But just to give everybody a sense of what we're going to be talking about, let's first kind of enter a conversation about what the heck's going on in the Calgary real estate market. You know, the good news is that Calgary seems to be about the only market across the country that's really crushing it. But give us a little bit of background, because I know deals are still hard to find, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of a lack of listings and all the rest of it. Give us a little bit of, from your perspective, your boots on the ground. What's going on in that Calgary real estate market for investors?
Yeah, I get that question a lot. They're like, why is Calgary so different? Like, why is it standing out right now? And I mean, we've been talking about this for years at REIN, but the fundamentals are lining up that you've been projecting for a very long time, right? And it comes down to the economics. We've talked about it a lot, but rising interest rates, the cost of living, being able to work from anywhere. Plus, Calgary just has a lot of opportunity and a really good lifestyle. And you combine that with being able to make your dollars go a little bit further. And that puts us on a map of a place that people want to consider to live. At the end of the day, follow the people, follow the housing market. And that's where all the demand is like flowing in from.
You know what I'm hearing a lot and seeing a lot right across the country is that investors feel like they're stuck. They can't qualify for mortgages because of the stress test, or because they're investors, the banks are looking for more of their own money put into the deal. Now they're looking at 25 and 30% down. I mean, there's all sorts of, I guess we'll call it, hoops that investors have to jump through. When I
Mhm.
look at what's happening economically, when I look at the kind of the global macro, owning a hard asset called real estate is still a great hedge against growing that future financial success, if you will, and building your portfolio of hard assets. Having said all that, is, yeah, sometimes it's hard to get that mortgage, but it doesn't mean you need to stop investing in real estate and use that as your only ceiling of limitation. Here's the thing. Part of what we're going to be talking about at your event on October 4th is I'm going to give you an economic update of not just Calgary and Alberta, but kind of an overview. I want to take some time to really give people a context for that. But secondly, we're going to be talking about alternative ways of investing in real estate where you're not going to the bank, and understanding
Mhm.
conceptually what that is and actually looking and lifting the hood on a potential deal. I think that's what we're going to be talking about. Give me some insights into what you're doing there.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about alternative ways to invest, but also protecting what you already have and
Mm.
making what you already have work better for you. Having a lot of conversations with investors as to how to increase income on the properties that they already own. Just yesterday, I was actually at a factory here in Calgary where they are literally churning out accessory dwelling units to be able to add these onto homes all over Canada. So what can
Mhm.
you also do with what you already have? And there's a lot of conversations around protecting your capital in hard assets rather than letting it sit maybe in the bank and do nothing. And so it's really important time to be making those strategic decisions, and also more than ever to be thinking about how you can diversify in all things. And real estate is just one of them. So we're going to be talking about passive ways to invest. We're going to be talking about active strategies that we still do believe in here in Calgary, and we'll show some examples of that for turnkey opportunities, as well as that kind of value add opportunity as well. So we're going to get tactical and specific in terms of strategies, but then also maybe open up our eyes into what other things we can be considering to grow our
Mhm.
capital, but also protect what you've already worked so hard for.
Mhm. Built. So now I'm going to be giving an update. You're going to be speaking. Who else you got on the docket?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a couple things. We have a mortgage update from Ryan Bond, our trusted friend over at Mortgage Line here with Phipps Real Estate Group. We do a lot of business with him, and
Mhm.
really excited to have him there. We have Eric Stemler flying in from Toronto. He is going to be talking from the financial planning aspect. So protecting what we have, how to also move into retirement years. So a lot of our clients are at that time where they're trying to figure out, well, what do we do now? Like we thought we'd be at a good point here. What can we do in the next several years to actually take what we have and make it work for us? And then we are going to be doing a wealth share update. So the real estate investment trust that I launched last year, wealth share, we're going to be talking about passive investing, but also multifamily. A lot of people are interested in multifamily right now, and there is a lot of pros and a lot of risks. There's a lot of lessons. And so I want to talk about everything we've learned there in the last year and give an update there, as well as provide some actual opportunities. So we have a couple new construction opportunities that we like that we're going to have actually at the event. So it's going to be a real mix of things that I'm really, really excited about.
Awesome. So listen, folks, the link is in the description to register. Awesome venue. It's Calgary. It's a great market. It's a great group of people coming together. So there is limited space, but make sure you get registered so that we know you're coming, and hang out with a bunch of like-minded individuals. There'll be some great opportunities to have conversations with others to see where maybe, who knows, what other opportunities might show up for you in a group like that. Natasha, I want to say thanks for leading this charge. And I've got a meeting tomorrow night right here in British Columbia. So I'm excited about getting into this live environment and sharing some insights into what's going on in the world. We're going to be at Calgary October 4th. Click on the link below to register. Natasha, as always, thank you for your time.
Thanks, and we'll see everybody there.